Okay, so today I'll be telling y'all about the poem that I got, Mad Girl's Love Song by Sylvia Plath. The poem reads, I shut my eyes and all the world drops dead. I lift my lids and all is born again. I think I made you up inside my head. The stars go waltzing out in the blue and red, and arbitrary blackness gallops in. I shut my eyes and all the world drops dead. I dreamed that you bewitched me into bed and sung me moonstruck, kissed me quite insane. I think I made you up inside my head. God topples from the sky, hell's fires fade, exit seraphim and Satan's men. I shut my eyes and all the world drops dead. I fantasized you'd return the way you said, but I grow old and I forgot your name. I think I made you up inside my head. I should have loved I should have loved a thunderbird instead. At least when spring comes, they roar back again. I shut my eyes and all the world drops dead. I think I made you up inside my head. Okay, the next slide. Sylvia Plath biography. Sylvia was born October 27, 1932 in Boston. Sylvia Plath was one of the most dynamic and admired poets of the 20th century. Plath kept a journal from the age of 11 and published her poems in regional magazines and newspapers. She got married on June 16, 1956 to an English poet, Ted Hughes. Her first collection of poems, Colossus, was published in 1960 in England. She died on February 11, 1963 by taking her life at the age of 30. And I also read that her first national publication was in Christian Science Monitor in 1950, just after graduating from high school. The next one is the summary. This poem is about a girl who's in love and with her own father. Even though she knew that it was wrong, she tried to pursue it. But then he passed away, and I quote, hell's fires fade, which states that she doesn't have to go to hell because she never got the chance to act a forbidden love. She starts facing a conflict inside of her head, which one side tells her that she loved her own father, yet the other side tells her that it was a sin. Once reality hits her that her father has died and will never come back, that's what drives her, and I quote, mad, to keep her sanity intact. She's constantly chanting, I think I made you up inside my head, as a denial to the access to the memory of her father. The next slide is interesting lines. I shut my eyes and the world drops dead. I lift my lids and all is born again. To me that was an interesting line. It's because when she shuts her eyes and all she can see is darkness, and when she opens her eyes and she sees beautiful things around her, for example, the stars. And I quote, I think I made you up inside my head. And that means she's doubting that the idea that her lover ever existed. And the third one is, I should have loved a thunderbird instead. At least when spring comes back, they will roar again. And that is, she's implying regret because she could have gave the love to something else. The next slide is literary devices, which is the repetition and then its personification. And then the last slide is the references. And that's where you can find all the things that I used. Thank you.